Hey you, welcome back. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist, and these are the monthly readings for November. These are general readings, so make sure that if it makes sense for you, great. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. It could be that a part of the message is for you or the entire thing. I'm trusting that the title of the message called you here, so there might be something here for you. Check out your sun, moon, rising, north node, and south node energy. I'm including south node energy because I often do the other signs in terms of both, and so it didn't seem right to not include the south node energy, because sometimes the north node energy in this, especially because they're karmic, and so there's oftentimes like things that you have to let go of. So yeah, check out those sun, moon, rising, north node, and south node energies. All right, so we are doing Pisces, so continuing with the water signs. Pisces month reading for November. Let's see what's in store for you. And I'm using the Beyond the Moria guidebook. It's this, or the not the guidebook, the tarot. I have the guidebook right there. So if you watched the Café con Tarot message, this past Sunday, or last Sunday rather, because this will be for next week. I mean, this week for you if you're watching this. But it was 2 weeks ago. Radical expansion. Ooh, there's this feeling of cycling. There's this feeling of moving through something quickly. Look how pretty this card is. Very colorful, but like the cycles are what stands out. Like, so there's definitely this cycling through this radical expansion that you're going to experience. Ooh, Pisces, what is going on? Radical expansion, moving quickly through something. Yeah, you're moving quickly through something. All right, so we're doing the Celtic cross, starting off with the archetype, the energy that you're presenting yourself to me. Let's see, Pisces, how are you presenting yourself to me? Oh, two energies. Okay. The 10 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so you're definitely walking away from something heavy. You look exhausted. You've been tired on this journey, and you're walking towards the 7 of Cups. So a lot of different options are opening up for you right now, which is great. So there's this like dark energy and heavy energy, and then like this light energy over here. So you're expanding quickly. You're getting a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. And now it's just a matter of picking, well, which opportunity are you going to go for? Wow, yeah, and you've already picked up 3. You've already picked up 3. The thing about the 7 of Cups is that sometimes there's going to be a lot of options. You're going to want to pick all of them. And there's one particular, if you look at this particular card, there's one that's being gifted, and she's considering it. She hasn't yet accepted it, but she's considering it, and it's right here up in the corner. So she's looking down at all of these cups. The dragon has 3 in their hands already, but there's one right here that is being gifted to her, and and they all look great. They all look, in the other traditional 7 of Cups, some of them have like snakes in it, like there's more dangers, but this one feels like there's more optimism. There's just a lot of options, and some are better than others. But there's one right here. So choose wisely, right? This is how you're presenting. So it's not even the crossing energy. This is just how you're feeling, right? What is your crossing energy right now? Oh, okay. 7 of Pentacles. So rest, and the moon. So yeah, the moon energy, scorpionic energy. There's this feeling of rest. There's this feeling of taking what it is that you have put into, like whatever work you put into it, you're collecting yourself again. You're collecting what you've put into it. This is the crossing energy. What does that mean? That means you may not do this. This is the crossroads, right? This is the opportunity to do this. And the moon could be either hiding energy, hiding emotions, or allowing yourself to be tapped into the emotion. So again, how you're choosing to look at this, this one feels more like it's embracing the moon energy in terms of just like the arms stepping, like the arms are kind of like extended forward to both wolves. And so it's like looking at the wolves that she's been feeding, right? In terms of her emotional experience. So this is the crossing energy. This is the potential energy. This is what you're being asked to consider. Are you going to take what you've invested and make the time to tap into your moon energy, which is your heart energy, right? And reevaluate how you've been giving of yourself. That's what is being asked. That's your question. So whether you're gonna do it, what energy are you tapping into? What energy are you tapping into right now? There it is. King of Swords. Oh, there's some truth. There is some truth. There's the seriousness about how you're navigating this experience in the moment right now. You feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like you've gathered some wisdom. There's a truth. There's some type of truth that you're holding on to. Look, like it's all, it all, the crows around them for a brief second, like this. If you go like this, you see it. It almost looked like he put the sword in one of the crows. But it's not. It's just the shadow. But if you go like this, it looks like he just stabbed one of those crows. There's just this feeling of you feel on top of the world with the information that you have. What's the hidden energy? Now the hidden energy could be something positive that you could tap into, you just haven't tapped into it yet. Or it could be something that, hey, watch out, don't tap into this energy. So what's the hidden energy for you, Pisces? What's the hidden energy for you, Pisces? Oh, there it is, Ace of Cups. New love, new relationships. Not even that. Ace of Cups is like, I'm giving you the Ace of Cups. Like, how am I going to experience this experience with you, right? And so whatever it is that you're ending or that you're exhausted about, how are you going to be gracious, right? Because the Ace of Cups is just one. It's the start. It's the beginning, right? So it's like, you know, how are you going to navigate the emotional aspect, right? Of this truth. And it's hidden. So you haven't yet tapped into it, right? It could be that you're contemplating it. It could be, I mean, it just depends. What are you walking away from? I mean, I know it's something heavy. You feel exhausted, but what are you walking away from? What are you walking away from? Pisces. Eight of Pentacles, work. Yeah, it has to do with work. Eight of Pentacles is usually you working on something, some type of project, some type of, it's work. It's work. Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? That one story. You know that one story with the one character? What's that story called? Rapunzel. Was it Rapunzel? No. The one that's is it? No. What's the spinning of the gold? There's this myth, this story about this one little girl or this lady locked up in a tower or something, and she had to spin. It's not Rapunzel. It's you know the name of that storybook where she, I don't know if she was like dying or didn't have food, and then this little creature came and like saved her and like told her to spin yarn into gold, and the way that he would repay her was that she had to give her firstborn to him, and like somehow like the king found out about her and like locked her in that tower, right? And like ended up marrying her, right? And then she ended up like going from like rags to riches, basically, using this gift that this little troll person told her. And then he said like he came to collect the debt, right? After she made her millions or whatever. And then he said to her like, you could the only way to undo this spell or whatever is by saying what his name was. I forgot freaking name. Okay, so all that said, it's a spinning wheel. Like it's a spinning wheel, right? And so that's what it reminded me of. So it's almost like, but it was like in a, like you've been spinning, trying to like create something, right? Or the work, and it's by yourself. I mean, look at her clothing. Look at her clothing. She's definitely, right, spun something, or maybe it was for other people, right? Like there's this feeling of, I've been doing it also graciously. That like there's also this feeling like I've been overworking myself to the point where I can't even buy myself clothes. I mean, it's just a picture, right? But in essence, it's saying like you've been overworking yourself. It was something that your heart was definitely into, but again, it's become a burden. It's become a burden, and it feels like you're letting that go because now you have all of these options, right? And you have this opportunity to work on your healing, to tap into your heart, to take what you've created, or the ideas that you want to create with you. And there's this feeling of like coldness, distance, and again that sword in that back of that. There's just something intense about that. I mean, Pisces, you're water. So what are you walking towards? What are you walking towards? Oh, okay, 2. King of Cups. Yeah, reclaiming your heart, reclaiming your energy, and the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, balancing things better. Balancing, being able to balance what you know you have within you with other people in this work situation. Being able to balance that. Doing a better job of your heart, right? And again, and if you take this opportunity to heal, if you take this opportunity to nurture your passion projects, right, you're going to become this King of Cups and this better balanced version of you with work and emotions. So what is the stitch? What is your environment, right? Oh, that was quick. 2 cards. Oh. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah. So there's something that you're wanting to birth. There's this nurturing for both of them. There's this nurturing experience that you are in the middle of your environment, right? This could be what is being presented to you as you've been walking away with this path. And again, there's this element of radical expansion. Like you're going through some cycles. You're cycling out of something quickly with options. It's giving you the opportunity to tap into your resources again, to create what it is that you're wanting to create. Even the 7, there's just like this feeling of abundance. There's this feeling of like, you're just this, you needed to walk away from this. Whatever this is that you're walking away from, this work experience, you needed to walk away from this because it's going to open the door to your abundance, radical expansion for sure. Hopes, please. Hopes. Oh, okay. Your hopes. 2 of Wands. There's this element of taking action. There's this element of taking action. The 2 of Wands is usually like stagnant energy where you're looking forward to do something, but you have not yet done it. But in the hope little section, it's actually doing something. And so no longer just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for that opportunity. You know, even the dragon is tired of looking at that guy waiting like, hey, where are we going? Right? Make up your mind. Where are you going? No more juggling decisions. Look, he has the 2 wands in his hands. He's juggling decisions. He's been in this place of waiting and waiting, and the dragon is ready to jump off that cliff and be like, fool, where are we going? So that's in the hope energy. So that means you're making a decision. You're finally choosing. Sorry, Sorry, sometimes I just love, I crack myself up. Fears for Pisces. Fears for Pisces. Fears for Pisces. Oh my God, this is just too funny for me. Oh, okay, fears, 2 of them. 5 of Swords, feeling like you're been stabbed. Again, this feeling of, usually in the 5 of Swords, there's there's this sneaky feeling, right? There's this sneakiness of someone walking away with more than you. So that makes sense, right? Like if you're walking away from this experience, you got the Knight of Swords also. You're walking away from a work experience that was heavy. There's some truth. There's fear, right? And usually this picture is switched. The 3 of the guy. Okay, so look, this guy is the one with the 3 of Swords. He's walking away with more, like walking away with truth, and then put step 2 in the back of this person. So there's definitely this element of being sneaky and running away, not taking accountability for something. But this is switched. Usually in the other cards, the guy with the 3 or the person with the 3 is up front, leaving the ones that are hurt behind. This is switched. So there's fear that you're going to be the one who gets backstabbed. There's fear that you're going to be the one that's either dragged, that someone else is going to walk away, like that they're taking the truth with them and they're leaving you in pain. So there's this fear that it's going to be the opposite way. Knight of Swords, this energy could be the fear that, you're perceiving yourself right now as the King of Swords. Let me pull this card back up, right? This is the current energy that you're tapping into. And there's fear that you're not going to be able to embrace all of that energy that you are feeling that you have, and that only the Knight of Swords, so like the lighter version, the younger version of you, is going to that it's going to present itself, right? That you're not going to be able to defend yourself. And again, both of these are sword energies, so it has to definitely do with truth. It has to definitely do with communication, because it's swords. Swords are air energy, thoughts, feelings, communication. Yeah, there's just this feeling like you're not going to be able to defend yourself with your words, with whatever truth it is, and then you're going to be the one stuck with that pain. What's the outcome? The outcome, okay. This came up quick. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, this is definitely a decision. This is definitely fast-moving energy. Cancer, the Chariot is fast-moving energy, right? So no more stagnation, no more waiting. About making a decision. You are making this decision. You have made this decision, or you are making this decision, and it's going to lead to your radical expansion. So let's get 3 cards for advice. 3 cards of advice, and then I'll read that radical expansion card. Yeah, this decision is really going to open up a world of possibilities for you, a better one. We have 3 of Wands. Ooh, no longer the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. You have, there's this feeling of, let's get 2 more before I talk. 2 more, please. 2 more. Advice from the universe for our Piscean friends. Advice. Oh, I didn't realize there was one that got flipped over. Justice. Balance, Libra energy. Again, something more balanced, right? Something that you're creating. 1 more, please. 3 of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. But this isn't a different in the Hierophant. Taurus energy, rules, structures. Yeah. So you have the 3 of Wands, Justice, and the Hierophant. What a fascinating combination. Look at this. So yeah, you are waiting for but you've built something. You've built like these 3 things, and you have the whole world right here in your hands. You have the ability to create your future, to see your future, and to allow something wonderful in. Like, it's connecting to source. So there's definitely something about connecting to source. look, there's like this wand energy, but it almost also feels like pentacles, and then this combination of the top. So it's almost like this is feeling more like spiritual. This is feeling more like something about spirituality, something about tapping into the Leo energy within you, because it is one energy. It's like a combination. Oops, this is my alarm. A combination of that could be a sign, right? There's a lion in the, but it's not a full blown like a fully matured lion. It's like a lion cub. And then even the dragon, it's like little, right? So it's like this mystical element. And there's the two other, ¿cómo se llama? Crystal balls here in the bottom. So the one like that you have to tap into is spirituality, right? Then there's justice. There's Libra energy. There's a natural like balance and order to things. And so making sure that you're staying balanced with this new path, making sure that you're connecting to your source, staying grounded, and that you're creating new limits, boundaries, structures for yourself. You notice that there is this particular one. This has all of these different like religious and spiritual affiliations in the background. So again, the spiritual element of being able to entertain this spiritual nature in a way that is going to, again, just lead you to being the King of Cups, right? This is what you're walking towards. The King of Cups energy, it has mature emotions, stable emotions, is passionate, right? Very Piscean energy. And it's also, again, balance with the Two of Pentacles. So there's definitely something about balance, about tapping into that intuitive side. Let's read what the radical expansion is. Because again, you're headed there. 40 radical expansion. That's so amazing. I love when things like this play out. Where it shows that. All right. So it says, living and loving at full capacity, being unapologetically you, self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, radical ways of being. Wow, it's like everything that we talked about in this message, it's showing up, right? Having your voice, right? You definitely have something to say, something intense, something bold with the King of Swords, right? Embracing all of these options right here. And a creative exploration with what you want to do next. And yeah, definitely being able to let go of judgment, right? Let me see what the divinatory meaning of radical expansion means. It is time for expansion. You can be as big as your energy wants to be. Stop and consider anything that is holding you back. This card is the permission slip that allows you to let go of limiting stories and take up all the space you need. Have fun unleashing who you are. As bold and radical as some of your ideas or offerings might be, who is to say that they are not what the world is waiting for, what the world wants? Take note of any judgment of authentic expression towards yourself or others. Be mindful that creatively exploring unrefined expression may be what is needed right now. Remember to center yourself in your heart and be the masterpiece your soul always wanted you to be. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Pisces, you are definitely unleashing yourself. Radical expansion is definitely on the way for you after such a heavy burden. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for this next chapter for you. All right. Hit the like button if this message made sense for you. Tell me in the comments where you're headed, what you're considering, and don't forget to join me on Sundays for Café con Tarot. All right. My name is Yubi. I'm your astro-friendly Latina therapist. I'll see you next time.